Okay, hi everyone. This is just going to be a really quick video. Um, yeah, today is the first day that the trial actually started in the Chad Daybell case. Last year, Lori Vallow, her case t- was done, and then anyway, she was found guilty on all counts. I don't know if you guys know about this case or not. However, Lori was married to someone else and she had two children. She met Chad, who was married to someone else. They got together, had an affair. Her children are dead and his wife is dead, and then they go to Hawaii and are married 17 days later. They find the children buried on his property in their pet cemetery. The little girl, well, she was 17-year-old, and her name is Tylee. And she was found cut up, burnt. They dismembered her in a really vicious way and tried to burn her body. The little boy JJ was found bound, tied with duct tape around his face, well, around his mouth, his hands, and his feet, and then wrapped in plastic. So, as you know, you don't put duct tape on a dead body. So you can imagine how those little children suffered. Anyway, Chad's case started today, so I'll I plan on doing a more in-depth video on this case when it's all said and done. They expect it to last about 10, 12 weeks. But anyway, yeah, I don't have a lot of good things to say about these two at all. Anyway, yeah, and if you want to follow this case, the people I have followed the most when it comes to the Daybell cases would be East Idaho News, which has a YouTube channel, and It's a Crime, which is a YouTube channel. Those are the two channels I watch actually East Idaho News the most, and then after that it's a crime. So if you guys want to get caught up on the case, they both have lots and lots of videos and information on it. Now Nate Eaton from East Idaho News was actually the one who pretty much broke the case open to the public for the most part. He went and followed them when they were in Hawaii, and he flat out asked them, "Where are your kids? I know where mine are. How come you won't tell us where your children are?" So huge shout out to Nate from East Idaho News. It was just, it's great. I mean, he he had no problem cornering them on where the children were, and unfortunately, by that point, the children had already been murdered and buried in Chad's yard while those two were off in Hawaii having a good time getting married. So, more on that to come later. Um, and as far as the new section, book reviews and stuff, I plan on doing a recording with Sophia this week. I'm just waiting for her to let me know that she's finished the book we're going to do. And then I have lined up Greg Fernandez Jr. As you know, Greg did a lot on the Crowley case, but he's also written a book about 9/11. So I'm gonna do several different shows with Greg. One on his 9/11 book, one on his Grace Stage book, and then also another recording with him down the road about the other two books he's currently writing. Two or three. He has several in the works, but anyway. And then after that, or in between, or whatever, because there are just so many books that we're going to cover. I know Sophie and I have at least two or three books, and some of them are trilogies or longer series that we will be discussing. But I also am going to be interviewing. Yes, Stephen. I'm going to be contacting you. Okay, the plan is to contact Stephen Sanzeri, who wrote a book on the Yosemite murders. Now, he was one of the police officers involved in part of that investigation. He's also on it's a Hulu special right now. Oh God, Stephen, don't hate me for this. I just lost what it was called. Oh my goodness. It's on Hulu. It's about Carrie Stainer. But yeah, look that up, watch it, And then I do plan on inviting Stephen on as well to discuss his book that he wrote about the Yosemite murders. I have that book. I have read it. It's a very good book. That man did a lot of investigation into this case, and he has a lot of different perspectives, and he explains very well why he has I don't know, a different, why he feels Carrie Stainer was not the only one involved in those murders. And he puts together a really good case to say, yeah, you know what, I think he's onto something here. But anyway, that's the update and where we're at. With everything going on, I am still working on the part on the Crowley case where I will be bringing together the information about Kamel's hands and what the different detectives have to say about that. Because again, it's pretty interesting. When it finally dawned on me what I was reading, I hate that bad habit. But anyway, it was interesting information, and I think you guys will enjoy it. But anyway, hope you're having a great day, and if you can catch the Daybell trial, it's going on right now. Right now they're on a lunch break, but starting today, if you go on YouTube and look for East Idaho News, and you can follow along with them. And I believe It's a Crime, Linda with It's a Crime, is also going to be covering this live. It's live through the court's cameras, but these two different YouTube channels are, putting it live on theirs as well. So I'm watching it through East Idaho News. So hope you guys are doing great.